What if I told you the most powerful immune-boosting fruits in the world can be grown in your backyard and are hiding at your local farmer's market? Funny part is, people have never even touched one. Today, I'm slicing open two vitamin C powerhouses. One you think you know, but probably have been cutting it wrong your whole life. And the other, well, it looks like it belongs on another planet. Hairy, wild, and packed with 50% of your daily vitamin C in a single fruit. I help homeowners, serious gardeners, and businesses fix plant, lawn, and landscape problems without wasting money on gimmicks. Stick around, hit like, and subscribe. Since you've been asking about vitamin C, and who doesn't love vitamin C? As a matter of fact, there's a lot of different foods that have vitamin C in it, and sometimes we don't even think about it. And today, we're gonna show you two very different types of fruit, and we're gonna see what's inside of them, how to cut them, and how to enjoy them. How does that sound? Okay, so here at the thingsgreen.com Botanical Gardens, we want to make sure that we have our glasses on so we can see what's going on. I do have some tricks of the trade here. I have some different types of knives. And the reason why I have these different knives, oh, and a peeler, is because I have no idea what is sharp. Some of them are sharp and some of them are not. We're just gonna give this a whirl and see what happens, okay? I do know that if you use a steak knife usually is beveled on one side, and on the other side it's flat. So when you start cutting, it's gonna cut in at an angle. So a lot of times this is not a really good way of doing it. Now this one has a bevel on both sides. It also has a little tiny serration here. So this might be okay to use. This one right here, this is beveled on both sides. Yeah, I like it because it does have a little bit of a serration. And don't go touching the edges like I'm touching them right now. That'd be horrible to do. And then we have this one right here. This is actually a knife that I've had for many a year. In fact, this used to be my fishing knife. But, and you can tell it's been a long time because the end of this is actually bent. So no poking these things. All right, so one of my pet peeves about oranges is that when you cut them, a lot of people have a tendency to want to cut the ends off and then slice it and make the slices out of it. That's actually not that great of a thing to do. And the reason for that is because you end up digging your thumb inside, and you can get your thumb just full of, I believe we just call it yuckiness, right? So what we're gonna do instead is that we're gonna cut it this way. And again, I don't know if the knife is gonna, oh, well, that's not too bad. All right, yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, so we have an orange here. This actually looks like a Cara. And we have kind of a navel situation happening right here. And the way that I would do this is that I'm gonna switch knives just to see if this other knife is better. And then I would take, and I would try not to cut this center stuff in here, okay? And I would just go like this, cut it like this. Oh, this is a much better knife. And we go like this. Now, don't cut in between the actual, you know, it has that natural slicey kind of thing over there, because I don't think they're as pretty when you're doing that. Here you get these nice little cuts like this, and then let me show you what we'll do here. See this? And then now I'll take and I'll maybe cut this end off a little bit, which kind of defeats the purpose of what I was talking about. In fact, you know what? Here, let me show you. Remember I said about the center part? Here's the center part right here. If you cut here, it probably isn't going to be as pretty. Let's see. Well, that one didn't turn out bad. Now what we do is the eating part, which I so love. Absolutely love this. All right, so what we're going to do is this. We're going to take, and when you cut it in this fashion, you see how this just peels like this? Look at that, look at that. It just peels. Now you could take your thumb and put your thumb underneath it, and then, absolutely. That is delicious. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have that right there. So that's the way that we would take and we would eat this. Let's try another one. We're gonna take and peel it up like this. Just kind of put your thumb underneath it, and it just peels right off. Oh yeah. I'm digging on that. It tastes really good. Okay. So you remember I said there's a lot of different other kind of fruit that have vitamin C in it, vitamin C. This one I'm going to show you next has 50% of your daily vitamin C, which is going to be boosting your immunity, and it's going to provide your health, give you a healthy skin. It's called a Rambutan, and the word Rambut means hair. And these things are pretty wild looking. Now, I made a little bit of a boo-boo because I was planning on filming this segment about 3 days ago, and these hairs were really sticking out. It's in fact, it was kind of funny when I got them at the farmer's market because they were teasing me about shaving. I don't know why, but these are just uber hairy kind of a fruit, and it's really interesting because they are originally from Malaysia and Indonesia. And then Rambutan is now grown in Thailand, the Philippines, Costa Rica, and in Florida. Now, despite their intimidating look over here, the Rambutan, these spikes, which are actually called spin turns, they are typically really soft when this is ripe. And these were really soft a couple of days ago. So I don't know what we're gonna get into in cutting these up. Now, the other thing is this. The reason why I have all these different knives, I don't know what's gonna cut this thing. I really don't, because the idea was just to get yourself one of these peelers here. Oh, it's kind of peeling. My peeler's not very good. Okay, so you wanna peel it. See what we're doing? We're peeling this off. I like this. All right, it's peeling off the way I want to peel it off. I'm gonna try to do this without. Oh, look at this. Is this gorgeous or what? Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. Okay, now what's really interesting about this is that you probably should have a napkin around because this thing is it's really juicy. So this right here would be considered a white one, and there's different flavors to these. So you have to, find out, which ones they are. They're either red, yellow, and they can be white. Some of them are even orange or green or purple, whatever, whatever this is. And so you can take them and you can cut them. So we're gonna take and cut this like this. Let's cut this up. Now there is a seed inside of it. So we're gonna cut around the seed. Now here's the deal with the seed. The seed can be eaten, but you can't eat it raw. Okay, so I actually cut that up. You can't eat the seed raw. And the reason why you can't eat the seed raw is because it's slightly toxic. It has saponins in there, and so you don't want to eat the seed. All right, so that's that part. Whatever. All right, so let's taste this thing. All right, so if a whole one is 50% of your daily vitamin C intake, I'm eating a quarter of this right now. Let's see what happens. Okay. It looks kind of slimy. It's not whatsoever. Oh, that's delish. That is absolutely delish. I'm digging on this. And we're gonna go like this. Oh, that's great. Now, here's the dealio with this. You gotta be careful. Anytime you're trying any kind of brand new type of fruit, it's super important for you to understand that you don't know if these have diuretic properties to them. You don't know if these have how much fiber is inside of here, because I'll tell you this much, these are loaded with fiber. I'm just gonna cut this a little bit right here, and then I'm gonna peel it. I'm gonna do another one here. Look how easy it's coming off. You like that? Okay, so this one I'm gonna eat a little bit differently. We're gonna see if we can't work this one out. So obviously the same family, the same everything. Okay, so we're gonna take this. Check it out. This is gonna be great. I love it. Okay. How can I describe the flavor. It's sweet. There's absolutely, here's a seed. Got the seed. I think you can plant that seed, by the way. So the seed is there. Don't swallow the seed. Remember, it has that little bit of the saponins on there. But if you wanted, you could take these, and I forgot to mention this earlier. You could take these and you can roast them. And in some cultures, that's a real big deal. I kind of like the idea that I didn't, that I waited on this because it's so easy to peel. And I would imagine if I didn't wait a couple of days, would have been a different story altogether. Maybe a bit. It just peeled off super clear. Look how that peeled off there. Okay. All right, so there are still a whole bunch of little tiny hairs on here. Get the hairs off. Can't stand hair. All right, let's drink something here first. Okay, kind of rinse the palate off. Digging on that. This is, I gotta tell you, it's delicious. It's really delicious. All right, do it again. This seed is quite a bit bigger. Look at that. Look at the difference between the seeds. It's rude not to eat with your mouth full. Look at the difference between these seeds. Isn't that cool? Okay, so we'll take and we'll plant these seeds, see what happens with those. And I gotta tell you, obviously, between eating these right here and also eating these, I definitely got my daily amount of vitamin C.